Michael Malice is with us. He's the author of, this is an interesting title, Dear Reader, the Unauthorized Autobiography of Kim Jong-il. Michael was our guest yesterday. Struck a chord or two, did you not, Michael?
Thank you for saying so.
Yeah, I think you did. Now, this missile shield,
yes.
America wants to install it at our expense in South Korea. The South Koreans are balking. Why?
Well, also, China's not a big fan of us introducing all sorts of weaponry into South Korea. And South Korea, there's been a big tension for decades about whether they're going to be independent or basically are they going to be our kid brother and relying on us for defense. So this has been very much a political issue with them for many years.
So what are they going to do?
Well, it depends on what their relationship is with China. It depends on how well the talks go today. The new president, President Moon, is left of center. So the papers were saying that their relationship with President Trump was not going to go well. However, by all accounts, just looking at that body language, it seemed that they really had a kind of rapport, far better than the Angela Merkel body language that you saw a few months back.
Body language. There's a difference between body language and underlying the interest of nations.
Sure.
Is it in South Korea's interest to build a missile shield, albeit the Chinese object and the Americans will pay? Is it in their interest to actually do it?
Well, it's in their interest to be safe against the increasing threat of nuclear attacks or traditional weapon attacks from North Korea. So any defense would probably be in their best interest. However, they have to wonder how serious is this threat from North Korea, because despite what we hear in the press, if North Korea is going to attack, they're going to hit Seoul much easier than they're going to hit Guam or Los Angeles.
Are we going to solve the North Korea problem? I mean, we have this stated goal of saying they shall not create a nuclear weapon. I think that's the stated goal.
Well, I would regard the North Korea problem as the continuing existence of the regime and the oppression of 24 million people who are living in a giant prison camp. And if we are going to see the end of the North Korean regime, this is what the beginning of the end would look like. The increasing nervousness on their part, the increasing bold actions and firing what they have left in their quiver.
Oh, you think they're spiraling down?
Yeah. Kim Jong-un killed his older brother because his older brother, Kim Jong-nam, was the only person who could succeed him under their law. So there's no, Mike Pence to take over for Kim Jong-un. Now there's no plan B. So this is an insurance policy on his part to make sure he stays in power.
Do you think it's possible that under the radar, China has a plan to get rid of Kim Jong-un, put in a general who is compliant with China?
I have no doubt that China has many contingency plans in case North Korea falls. At the very least, their big concern is what are we going to do with 24 million refugees who don't speak Chinese, who are going to cross the Tumen River and set up camp in Manchuria.
So it's in everybody's interest to get rid of Kim Jong-un.
It is in humans, not just him, it's in humanity's interest for this regime to somehow go away and to free these people who have been slaves for 70 years.
Ann Coulter is still with us, been remarkably quiet over the last 15 minutes.
Waiting for you to turn my way.
I'm just turned your way, Ann. What do you think?
At the risk of having you yell at me again, why is it in our interest? That's what, this is the Trump agenda, make America first. How does this help Americans? Yes, 24 million people are suffering horribly. I disagree with you. I think China wants to keep the regime as it is because they don't want those illegal aliens pouring in. South Korea doesn't want us to bomb the nuclear facilities because they'll lose. They're the ones at risk. Why do we even have troops there? This is China's problem. It would be as if China announced, well, if America won't deal with Mexico, we will. Okay, oh, great. Take care of Mexico for us. Why are we taking care of North Korea for China and South Korea? South Korea we should offer to sell them a missile defense. That's it.